everyone, Sammy here, talking about how to find a rental apartment and how to move once you already have a rental apartment. Some tips and tricks, all right? So, like I said, I've been living here 10 years and I am in my third apartment. So my first apartment, I lived there for 2 years. And then the landlord was not renewing the contract, just giving it to his son. My last place was 7 years and I wanted a bigger place. That apartment was great. The landlord was amazing. I just could afford a bigger place, so I decided I want a bigger place. My current apartment, I've been there about 6 months, and it's amazing. So I'm probably going to stay there for 5 years. Anyway, so how do you find a place? Well, the way it works in Korea, different than Canada or America, is you don't have listings like MLS.com. That doesn't exist here. One real estate agent will control those listings and not share them with anybody else. I mean, they do a little bit, but you have to find a real estate agent. So you go to the area you want to live in, and you find you walk around, you find a couple of real estate agents, and you ask. You give them what you want, what you're looking for, and they'll take you around. That's it. Another way is Craigslist. The other way is Facebook. The other way is local websites. I find it better feet on the ground. Go out, find a real estate agent in the local area and have them take you around. Now, what do you need? Well, in Korea, if you're short term, if you're not Korean and you don't have a lot of money, you need to do key money. This is very important. Key money is a different system than North America. There is no first and last here. You have to pay $5,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 deposit. So this key money is kept in trust and it's registered, so you're safe. You get it back at the end of 1 year or 2 years if you move out. Landlord takes that money and lives off and invests it and lives off the interest. But because interest rates are so low, they also now charge rent. So you can pay anywhere from a couple of hundred to $1,000 a month. So, 300,000 won to 1 million won a month. So, my first apartment was about 600,000 won and I paid 5 million won deposit. My second apartment was 700,000 won and again 5 million won deposit, and that no rent raise for 7 years. And my landlord did upgrades too. My current apartment is 1.2 million won a month and 5 million won deposit. So that's the trend. My current apartment is about 1,200 square feet, about 120 square meters, 3 bedroom, 3rd floor, and with a parking garage, indoor parking. So it's really nice apartment, older, but still comfortable. So how do you get this apartment? Well, okay. So again, you got to put up the cash, first month's rent, and you move in. You sign the contract. It's all in Korean, and so here's what you have to pay. You move in. You have to put out a deposit, like $1,000. That usually is like part of the key money. The day you move in, you sign the contract, you pay the first month's rent, and you pay the balance of the key money minus the deposit you gave when you put a hold on the apartment. Second thing you got to pay is the realtor fee, and there is a calculation for that. Usually about $500. Then, if you're paying a mover, you got to pay the mover. Usually, you contract with your internet provider to install the internet and the cable TV. The installation charge is added to your first month's bill. Usually, your utilities are paid up until the day you move in. Check that out. You need to make sure that your utilities are set to 0 on your move-in day. Obviously, if nobody was living there for a month, your utilities will be really cheap. It's not that big of a deal. But that's something you need to check, and your realtor will help you with that. That's part of the fee that you pay him, right? And then you're moved in. That's it. If you are a visa person here in Korea, you must, I'm going to repeat this, you must contact immigration, update your information. Again, you have to. If you don't do it within 14 days, there's a fine and you're in trouble. Now, if you go to the local city office, you can do it there, all right? Without having to go to immigration. But again, check with immigration. Call 1345 and ask them, all right? If you're, now, do you have to be a visa holder to rent an apartment? No. If you're here for long term or short term, like 6 months, you can do that, but yeah, we'll pay more. What else? Yeah, that's it. That's it. How to rent an apartment. It's really simple. Now, I would suggest that you first timers get a Korean friend to help you out. Okay, that's the most important thing. Is avoid the pitfalls because they've done it before. They know what's going on. All right. The other thing is that you should probably have a bank account. Now, the only thing you need to do to open a bank account is your passport. You don't have to have a visa. You can just have a passport and deposit money. Now, you're limited at what you can do. You can't get a credit card. There's a limit on your withdrawals, all that stuff. But having a bank account helps you because you can use the automated banking system, the automatic transfer to pay your bills and transfer your rent every month. So that's the other thing. I would recommend Shinhan Bank. Shinhan Bank is the bank I use. Their ATMs are English. They have an English dedicated desk. They have English-speaking people in Itaewon at their branches. They have English-speaking customer service, and I found their services to be quite helpful, quite customer service oriented towards foreigners. And if you're a visa holder, they offer special promotions for those people, like traveling and foreign exchange and international money transfers. If you're a permanent resident like myself, oh wow, they are offering huge promotions, loans, housing loans, everything. It's special offers for foreigners, and they help you navigate the system. So that's the other thing, banking, get that taken care of. You could also set up your bills to be automatically withdrawn from your bank account, your utility bills. So that's moving and bank account. 2 things today I talked about. Again, thank you everyone for subscribing. I really appreciate you subscribing. Hit that subscribe button if you have not, please. I really appreciate it. Hit the bell button so you know that you have a new video to watch. Click a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Tell me why in the comments. What don't you like? And if you did like it, tell me why you liked it. Because I really am doing this all for you guys, okay? I love to help people out and let you know what's going on here in Korea. If you want to come here, make a comment. Let me know what you want to learn about my 10 years experience. Sorry about that. About my 10 years experience here, all right? So, sorry about that falling. I had it propped up. Anyway, Itaewon Semi, living life. I'm out of here.